Luphisra here. Back to play more of Gray Matter. So we're now in Charles' room. Let's go look around. Books and games.
Mangas, games, DVDs, totally matching Charles's shyness.
Very much like me.
Hey, this doesn't look anything like Charles. And it's dated just 1 year ago. Could Charles Eddington be using someone else's identity? I better take this along as evidence. Charles's mom's number. I should save her number in my cell phone. It might come in handy someday.
Oh.
There. I put the number in my cell phone memory in case I ever need it.
Okay. Anything else?
It's an issue of Scientific American with an article by Dr. Stiles. But Charles acted like he'd never heard of Dr. Stiles. He sure had me fooled.
Damn!
Charles has more of an interest in Dr. Stiles than he let on. Suspicious much? Nothing of interest in there.
Nothing interesting there.
I want to believe. Well, that would explain his interest in Stiles. Wow, he really is a nerd.
Okay, and nothing else. Let's get out of here before I was found. Okay. And apparently, I needed to take a photo of this.
In Charles's room. I found this in Charles's room.
Oh, apparently.
I'm going to get evidence with this camera tonight. Maybe even a picture of the perpetrator. I found this in...
Okay. Then I think that's it. Right? I need you to know, man. I need you to know.
I found this in Charles's room.
Oh my God! This is priceless!
It doesn't look anything like him. And the date on the back is just 1 year ago. I think Charles is an imposter.
Please! I recognize the mole on his neck. Lovely mole. Of course, it was a bit less lovely at the time.
No one can change that much in a year. Maybe it's a younger brother. If Charles had a record, he wouldn't want to register under his own name.
One word. Hormones. This is definitely Charles. And if he looked like this a year ago, then he probably really is a virgin. God, I feel faint. Can I keep this?
No, I might need it as evidence.
Evidence of what? Ugly duckling syndrome? What a twist.
Maybe I can take a photo now?
I found this in Charles's room.
It doesn't let me. Okay. What else? How's progress? Well, let me see. I'm at 93%. 93 only. See if I missed anything.
Mangas, game.
Yeah, I looked at that. Styles redemption arc. Still an asshole.
He really...
Still an asshole. But we discovered Charles. He looked very different than he did now. As you can see, like, it's tiny, but he was pretty big a year ago. And he knows about Styles.
Charles has more of an interest in Dr. Styles than he let on. Suspicious much?
He just pretended not to know. So yeah. Is a bit different. So we don't know, because we talked to Mephi at the magic shop, and you know, the whole like grand Charles, the guy Helena had a crush on, the really shy guy, you know, the one that has to eat dinner with his mother every day. God. I'll allow it because it's funny. Goated. But yeah, so now we investigated Charles and he looks really different. Sam suspects that he's an imposter. Helena, who has a crush on Charles, said that it's Charles, just bigger in size because he recognizes the mole and stuff. Using your phone, it's fine. It's fine. And then now let's talk to Harvey.
Nope, it's locked.
Harvey's not here.
Hey! I don't suppose you could let me into room 302. I loaned Harvey Kinderman a camera, and I have to get it back to my AV lab right away.
No.
Come on. I know you don't normally let people into other people's rooms, but this is urgent.
Not to me.
He's not going to relent. Damn it. I need to find the right trick.
Hey, right trick. I got the help thing here if it's useful.
Toilet paper.
What a jerk. Doesn't let us snoop, right?
I can do that trick, but I'll need to get set up for it first.
Okay, yeah, now we can do it.
Here. That will do nicely. I tucked the help me box into the toilet paper. That should keep anyone from noticing it if they see it lying around.
Yeah, just say it right in front of him like he couldn't hear. But never mind. Never mind. So how do I do the help thing?
Help me!
What the hell?
And look at the door. So it doesn't lock.
That will keep the door from locking when he leaves the room.
Just doing nothing. I didn't do anything. Okay, save. Then let's go into Harvey's room. And look at everything.
Hey,
Yeah, nobody here.
This movie. Pretty good one. Harvey's got taste.
He may be a jerk, he may be an asshole, but he's got taste.
He's got a lot of gear. I guess Daddy isn't totally against the film thing after all. Or Harvey has his own bank account. Hey, I remember this movie. Pretty good one. Harvey's got taste. What's this? Notes for a new film? A
Mad scientist?
scientist. A goth girl named Jimmy. Brain-sucking experiments? Is Kinderman pulling these pranks to stage his film? I'm going to find out. And if he is, I'm going to kill that twerp. Guys, they never let go of toys, right? Gee, he's even got pictures of famous directors on his shelf.
Okay. That's about it. Don't really need to look at the bed, I don't think so. Do I need to look at the bed? Why not? Let's look at the bed and cue the stalker notes.
Good old Harv is kind of a slob.
Okay. That's the last thing. Is it really the last thing? And picture. And a picture.
Hey, I remember.
Okay, it's the same for all three. Fine. Fine. There we go. Explore everything. Downstairs to the first floor. And talk to Helena, who wants to know everything about the secrets of people. Oh, she's not here anymore. Box. Okay.
Totally Helena. This is definitely Helena's drawer. There's some paperwork about her student enrollment, but nothing about magic or conspiracy that I can see. I don't have time to search her computer.
Well, okay, nothing. I can't open her box yet, though.
It's locked. It's locked.
Because she has stuff that she needs to hide? Private stuff that she doesn't want people to find out about?
Locked. It's locked.
Fine, I don't have the key. Let's go.
Hi. Wow. Everyone looks so serious.
I get that way during the full moon. Some people do the werewolf thing, but I do Walter Cronkite.
Well, it feels momentous, doesn't it?
We're agreed, right? We're going to vote. And we'll all either stay in the experiment or quit. Whatever the group vote decides. One for all and all for one.
How do we do it? Should we just raise hands?
Silent ballot? Do we need that? Does anyone care?
Do we need to rig the votes? Let's talk to people. Charles is this one. I need to do tricks of all of them. How do I do that? Why do I do that? I need to rig tricks on them. Apparently. So which one do I do?
That trick doesn't fit the situation.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click it. I want to turn the page. None of these. Okay, my tracker's acting up again. Hold on. It keeps doing that. So weird. Okay, so I think it's this one. You invite members of the audience to help you think up the names of different fruit. It's called names, you write them down and put them in a bowl, your fruit bowl. If you've got plenty of fruit in your fruit bowl, show the audience a previously prepared gift bag. Set your predict ahead what fruit will be plucked from your fruit bowl. Invite a volunteer to pull a name from the fruit bowl and read it. And show the contents of the gift bag. Voila. Prediction is revealed to be correct. The trick. No matter what the audience says, you actually write down every time the name of the fruit you previously prepared. Place the bowl in front of the audience. Tell them you need to create a nice fruit bowl. Pen and paper in hand. Casual concentration, write on your notepad, tear off the sheet. Wrap it up good and tight, toss it into the bowl and repeat as the audience call names. In reality, every time you're writing down the name of the fruit you previously prepared, such as apple, but you can make this convincing by varying the amount of time it appears your pen as contact paper, asking the spelling of a difficult fruit, and so on. When the audience is running low on ideas, and when you've heard the name of a chosen fruit at least once, say you've got enough fruit and put the pad away in the pen. Pull out the gift bag and tell the audience that inside a piece of fruit, your prediction for what you choose from the bowl.
I have a suggestion. I know a great way to vote that's democratic, but allows for an element of fate. Plus, it assures that the vote can't be split.
Do tell.
I'll write down everyone's vote and we'll put them in a hat. Charles, can we borrow yours? We'll draw one ballot from the hat, and that will be the final decision.
Interesting.
It's good. Chances will favor the more popular answer, but it still allows everyone a shot. Like drawing straws.
Fate. It allows for fate. I like it.
Good. Let's start. Charles, quit the experiment or stay.
Quit.
Helena?
Not that it isn't a barrel of laughs, but quit.
I vote quit too. I'm sensing a trend here.
I vote stay.
Stay.
And now, me. I vote stay. Good thing we're relying on fate. Who wants to pick?
I'd like to. May I?
Go on.
Yeah, cutscene plays and blah, blah.
Stay.
That's it then. One for all.
And all in deep doo-doo.
Yeah, I rigged it.
See you tonight.
Bye, Sam.
See you.
See ya.
Bye, Sam.
Yeah.
Did you rig that, oh great Sam Eenie?
It was a split vote. It could have gone either way.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, he knows. Obviously, he knows. It did see us coming out of the magic shop, so. Oh dear, ominous music. And we're now playing again as the Doctor, David Styles. He's from New York. He catches on. He's a creep, but he's like a smart creep, I guess, which might be a bad thing. Someone enters the room while he's showering, man.
Damn it.
It's the wife. the ghost of Laura. Oh man, this is creepy. Like, I know it's the wife and she means no harm, but it's still creepy. Dude, that's your wife! Why are you so afraid? Well, if it is the wife. I'm hoping it's the wife and not some demon. Cue theme from Hitchcock Psycho. What? You see yourself in the mirror, what? What's so scary about you? What did you see? It's just you, and you're in the mirror. Like, I don't get. Oh man, let's save. Uncompleted 98% of chapter 4. What is the 2% I am missing? Jeez. Look in the mirror again. Let's see if he sees anything. Nothing. Let's go into the bathroom again. Do we see our spouse, or technically his spouse?
There's nothing in there now. Was Laura really here this morning?
Well, you wish it's Laura, right? You better wish it's Laura. If it's not, then a creepy ghost just, just decided to creep into your bathroom to spy on you, like showering. Thank you, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson.
Laura.
Okay, what am I supposed to do in chapter 5? I don't know what I'm supposed to do every time I play as him, though, you know that? Let's go into the kitchen.
Good morning. How was your breakfast?
Fine. Is Samantha in?
She's at university. Would you like me to call her?
Actually, I prefer not to be disturbed. If she comes in, tell her that, will you?
Of course.
Okay. Not to be disturbed. Fine. Do I do another session again in the lab? The music is always so scary. IMPO.
What is it, Laura? Keep going, darling. Give me a few more letters.
What, important? Is that what he's trying to spell? Important? Or, like, I think so, right? Important what? IMPO, impossible. Import.
I can't go in there now.
Oh. Not now, then. Impolite. Experiment 1. Report on incident at Oxford. Prepared by Sam Everett. Incident 1. Horse path track. Eyewitness Eddie Stern was painting white lines on the track with a roller at the time of the incident. It was overcome by a cloud of dust and debris. Unable to see or breathe, he escaped the dust by running into the track's center lawn. He claims a funnel he saw on the track turned corners to follow the track's curve, and that the elaborate pattern of lines was laid within 5 to 10 minutes of his first encounter with the cloud of dust. However, he admits that it is possible he could have passed out and been unaware of the actual length of the incident. He was wearing headphones and could not describe any associated sounds. Time, eyewitness estimates it was 11:30. And incident 2 is St. Edmund's Hall Pool. Eyewitness Jenny Smith was about to enter the pool when she felt a static charge in the air. She looked into the pool and saw a big wave of displacement of water under the surface. The size and shape was similar to a large human or missile shape. Shortly after, she saw that the water had turned dark purple. No dye was found on the water filter or pool next morning. The maintenance man was clueless as to any possible mechanical cause of this incident. The witness was traumatized and regarded it as an evil and frightening apparition. Eyewitness estimates it was between 11:40 to 11:45. I'm not gonna read that, not important. Still 5.
To search for any more wine.
Don't need to search for any more wine. I did the
picture is as good as it's going to get without professional help. What I don't know is what the hell it means.
Yeah, nothing to scan or anything either. Okay. Okay, let me see what I need to do on the whiteboard. I forgot that I had that. So, Samantha saw Laura at the top of the stairs in the foyer. She was wearing the white dress. Laura physically touched me this morning while I showered. Her hand touched me and moved as if alive. Lasted about 3 seconds. To do for today: appointment with doctor. Check the RNG device, which I already did. Repeat memory access for new session with Laura. Use one of Laura's favorite places for inspiration. Okay. Let's go and make the appointment with the doctor first. Might as well.
I don't need to call right now.
Did you not want to make the appointment with the doctor? Or maybe I need to get the number first. Hold on.
David, can I get you something?
No, I'm fine.
So much for that plan, yeah. So much for that plan. Let's see.
Simon's business card with his phone number.
It's a business card from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department.
Oh, doctor, not this doctor. The other doctor. The doctor with that made the RNG device, I think, maybe? Hold on, let me go check it out. Why does he have to stand so far away from the door to unlock it? Okay. Yeah, this doctor.
Set according to Ramuskin's instructions.
Ramuskins. I need to call Ramuskin.
The dialogue generator.
How do I check with the appointment from Ramuskins? Because, like, I have an appointment with him, but I don't know where. Oh, his house. Well, duh.
Dr. Stiles, it's very good to meet you.
Sorry to disturb you.
It's an honor. I remember when your Scientific American article came out, my colleagues and I were thrilled to see such open-mindedness in a leading neurobiologist.
As you can see, things have deteriorated since then.
Please, come inside. On the phone, it sounded important.
It is important.
One thing you learn as a neurobiologist is that reality is subjective, like the story of the blind man and the elephant.
Never heard of that story before.
And became convinced his wife was an alien in disguise. Everyone else saw an everyday housewife. He saw something horrible. What clues do we pick up from our environment every day that tell us how to perceive the world? One man sees a pile of logs, another a sleeping giant.
Perception is a slippery thing.
My wife, Laura, died in 2002, but the reality I chose was to keep her alive. In my mind and in my heart. I started experiments in an isolation tank to bring back as many memories of her as possible, even the small and subtle ones. And I didn't give a toss what anyone thought.
And now?
The thing I didn't foresee was that Laura might actually come back.
I've suddenly got quite a chill. Perhaps you'll start from the beginning while I light the fire.
No fire, please.
Oh, please forgive me. I'll call for some...
Yeah, a car accident, fire.
What you have to say, Dr. Stiles.
He doesn't like it.
If you'd start at the beginning, please. It sounds fascinating. I've never performed any experiments with an isolation tank myself, but they may well concentrate certain energies. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. And I'd be very interested in your theories on the phenomenon, as a neurobiologist, if you'd be so kind.
In cases that you're familiar with of hauntings, is it typical for the deceased to obsess over their deaths?
I'd say so, particularly if it was violent.
Laura keeps communicating about the accident, but I'm not sure if there's really something there or if she's just fixated on that moment out of shock.
I know you'll...
She's trying to tell you that there's something wrong with your car that night.
It will be clear
Or the car of the person who crashed into you. Which, didn't you hear the inspector already tell you there's something wrong with the person's car? That he, like, it was like, I don't know, broken in a way, like, and it's surprising that he's able to drive that car for so long or something like that. Didn't he mention that earlier in the game?
Have you heard of any similar hauntings, for lack of a better word?
Some of the elements, such as the way Laura communicated with you in the tank and the RNG message. These sound like classic communiques from the spirit world, but other things you've described, the moved nightgown, the...
Yeah, basically the excited pedal was fused to the floor, so it's not... It's...
Those sound like PK activity.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he's not supposed to be able to drive that for that long. It's a miracle that he did.
Of course.
It's his words, right?
Paranormal source is remarkable enough, much less two different ones. Don't you agree?
You have a point.
Studies done with dying and comatose patients have provided some interesting clues about consciousness. There are authenticated cases of the mind projecting itself from the body, witnessing things that occurred far away. If the mind can project itself from the body, then it's possible for consciousness to survive physical death.
Do you have a scientific explanation for how that might work?
Quantum theory suggests that three-dimensional space and time are essentially created by the brain in order to organize the masses of data that make up reality. The brain operates like a translation device, in the same way that a television set organizes bits of electronic data into an image. If the human brain creates space and time, then theoretically the brain could project the mind
Theoretically.
past or future, making it
Meaning not really real yet.
Astonishing. I hope you intend to publish on this theory.
I'm still conducting my research. Is there any connection between psi activity and heat or fire?
Yes. Telekinesis in particular is very elemental. There's a classic poltergeist case that involved a young girl in the American household.
Is this a reference to
Her household all revolved
another like movie or something?
water running down the walls of the house, seeping out of the wallpaper and welling up.
I don't watch too many like horror movies to know that.
Phenomenon is raining stones. And I recall reading about a shaman in East Africa who could make his victims burst into flames. It would all suggest that telekinetic powers are drawn from the earth. But I'm not aware of any studies done on the subject.
Can you tell me more about the East African shaman?
I'll tell you what I remember. It's a well-documented case from the early 1900s.
Early 1900s. Wow, that's a long time ago.
Research. He was traveling in Africa when he ran across this shaman. He put the man through a variety of tests and reached the conclusion that the shaman was projecting electricity at strong enough levels to literally start fires, predictably and reliably. This notion seemed confirmed by the odd fact that when the shaman was wet, his fire-starting ability didn't work. Of course, in those days, experiments in electricity were all the rage, so you have to take that into consideration. Still, he made a compelling case.
And he didn't die. I mean, if it was electricity they're playing with, right? Like, the shaman survived that.
I'm wondering if the events on campus aren't some kind
In
of
water.
residue from Laura's attempts to come through. If she's generating energy, it might get channeled in unpredictable ways.
I can't say, of course. But the energy involved in the campus events is so unusually powerful. It's unlike any spiritual communication I've ever heard of.
But you said yourself you've never dealt with a case that involved an isolation tank.
True. I'm quite curious to see where this is all heading, Dr. Stiles.
Why would Laura be doing that, though?
Thank you for your expertise, Doctor. There's one more thing. I was hoping you could give me some advice on how I might help Laura. Help her come through.
Dr. Stiles, I'm not sure what you mean by coming through. Earthbound spirits are trapped here because of some
To investigate the death, apparently.
inability to accept.
At least that's what I'm
The
assuming.
goal in such a scenario is to free the spirit so that he or she can move on.
Move on? To what? Oblivion? I mean, what if Laura could be brought back?
But what body would she inhabit? How could she interact with our world? All religions believe that there is some kind of afterlife and...
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I'm afraid it's getting quite late. I must go.
I do hope you'll keep in touch. I'd like to know how this develops.
Of course. Good day.
Like, I know it's hard for him to accept the death of his loved one, but it's kind of selfish too that she died, and maybe she wants him to move on too, like, investigate what happened in the accident, and then move on, rather than be all depressed and so focused on trying to bring her back. Because I'm assuming that he wasn't an asshole before the accident, at least. But then he became the asshole. So, oh, by the way, I need to do the memory thing. So let's see if I could find any information on that. Growth was easy, wouldn't have a lot of problems we do now. Yeah, that is true.
She hated me for taking this one. She hated me for...
Okay.
That was taken on our honeymoon. We spent it in the Loire Valley in France. That's the Gîte Rural we lived in. That's the... Laura...
So none of these photos?
Laura...
Okay, none of these photos. Okay, anything I need to find or prepare before I do the tank experiment again?
I can't go in there now.
Why? What am I missing? Okay, done the appointment. I checked the device. I have to repeat the session though. And use one of her favorite places. How do I know what is her favorite place? Guess I can go into his bedroom to investigate. See if I miss anything. Oh, and the main lab.
I don't need to look anything up right now.
Okay.
I'm no longer tripping over files every time I cross the room. That's a relief.
And into the back area?
It would take hours to look through all the data. I need to zero in on a specific time.
11:30.
Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected, surprisingly.
What do you mean, surprisingly?
It looks normal.
Looks normal.
That looks right.
Looks right.
Nothing unusual in Helena's scan.
Nothing unusual.
That's about what I'd expect.
Okay.
It looks normal.
Everything looks normal.
Sam's brain appears to be functioning.
Yeah, no faith in us. Jeez.
Sam's brain...
So 11:30 is the first session.
Sam's brain...
And nothing's wrong with any of their brain. So the second session was about 11:40. 11:40
Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected. Surprising.
Oh, shut up. Ew. Everything looks normal.
Nothing unusual.
And nothing unusual.
It looks normal. Sam's brain, nothing unusual in it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with any of the brain scans.
That looks right.
Just all normal, I guess. So 11:30.
Sam's brain, it looks normal.
Yeah, everything's normal. Nothing's wrong with your scans.
It's about what? It looks normal. That looks right.
Yeah, nothing's wrong.
These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose. I've been down here so long I forget what it might look like to an outsider.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with any of their scans. So there's nothing wrong with the experiment itself that's causing the problem, I guess. Okay. Time to try and see if I can find anything, which by the way, I should go to the dining room. Maybe look at the paintings, get some inspiration of what is Laura's favorite place.
Timmins Park. Laura loved the place. Might be a good spot to try to recreate a memory today. Surely it won't be crowded on a dreary weekday.
Timmins Park.
Laura's paintings of Timmins Park. Laura's...
Oh, Timmins Park.
Look, Mummy, it's a monster.
Shh, sweetheart.
Wow.
Fuck you, kid. It's just a guy wearing a mask. Well, you better not be around when COVID hits because everyone's wearing a mask and everyone will be monsters, including you, by the way. What a bitch. Lake and the main track. Yeah, product of its time for sure. Rent a boat.
£3 an hour. Lucrative business. They rent boats here.
Not that he's going to rent any boats, I don't think.
The water is calm today.
Okay. Oh. Fountain is there. Garden is there. Let's go to the fountain first.
Laura loved that fountain.
She loved that fountain.
Laura was the only person who could ever convince me to relax.
Nothing really I could look at here. To the bridge. Oh. One hold round, okay. Where does this go to? Playground. Where all the kids are.
I always thought we'd bring our own children here someday. Things change. I never understood why they put these statues near a playground. I guess you're never too young for art appreciation. I never understood.
Okay. There's ice cream vendors.
Laura's favorite was orange flavored.
Orange ice cream? That's not a very common flavor for an ice cream, isn't it?
I always thought we'd bring up.
Okay. Back there. To the garden. Garden? Gardenia garden. He's walking awkwardly. Just ignore that. He's been at home for too long. Doesn't know how to walk very well. The cleaner. Greenhouse. Rose garden. They only go one direction, so.
That's a gardenia bush. Laura would place one in her hair if we came here. There are no blossoms on that bush, unfortunately. There's a gardenia in bloom.
That flower might jog some memories.
Don't you pick that flower, sir.
What? And how would that change your day?
Rules is rules, sir. Flowers are here for everyone's enjoyment, not picking.
Listen, I need that flower. I'll pay for it if necessary.
You'll pay, all right. The fine's £2,000.
Hello? Hey, don't take that.
Damn it. She's run off with the gardenia I need.
You see, this is why I don't like kids. Fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed off. Like seriously, the same girl. Okay? I gave you a pass for calling me a monster, and here you are. You need to pay that £2,000. Like, fuck you, what's wrong with you? Where's the mother? It's times like this where I feel like, like the mother, should smack the kid. I know that's not really right to say, right? Especially given that I grew up in the 90s and have Asian parents. I need not say more, right? But still, at times like this, like you have a kid like this, please, discipline your child for the love of God.
What game are you playing? It looks like fun. Cat got your tongue? That's a lovely flower. Did you get it here in the park? Can I see it? What's your name? Mine's David. You can tell me. Is it Elizabeth? Anne? My mask is scary looking, isn't it?
What's it for?
It's something like a bandage.
You've got an owie.
That's right. A big owie.
How did you get...
David has more patience than I am.
It's rather a long story, I'm afraid. Do you like ice cream? Maybe I could trade you an ice cream for your flower.
My mum wouldn't like it. I scraped my knee once and got an owie. How do you wash your face?
What's your name?
Where did you get that mask?
I had someone make it.
Why?
Because I couldn't find one I liked. What about if I give you a new shiny pound for your flower.
Do you know any tricks? How do you wash your face?
I can take
What
them
the fuck is...
I need to.
Will you take it off now?
No, sweetheart. I can't do that.
Okay. I don't know, like, what the developer's idea was, but this kid should be old enough to know, like, and not act like that. She doesn't look that young. Like, she's young, but not that young where she just doesn't know anything and, you know, it's like asking stupid questions. Like, she's at the age where she's going to school, like primary school. No, she's getting educated, right? Like, is this playing up the stereotype of, like, a stupid Caucasian blonde? Because I don't think so. I mean, Laura's blonde, and she seems like a really nice, smart lady. But this kid, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of assumptions there, because special needs do be a thing. But here's the thing, though. I mean, special needs, like, I understand they are, like, different, but she looks pretty normal to me. Now, I'm not making any assumptions of her being, like, special needs or anything, unless it's specified, but I'm saying, like, logically, though, because she doesn't look like she's, like, 4 or 5 years old, who definitely should be in a school, right? That's, like, logic. You know, would be a school. There'll be teachers teaching her. So, I don't know, it's, like, a Western parent thing, or maybe because I'm Asian, so I don't understand. Like, no kid in Asia would be able to do what she did and not get beat up. I'm just saying, I mean, it's like, you know, Asian parents are not going to let their kid say such rude stuff to another guy, especially a stranger, unless that parent is also an asshole, you know, and then that's another story. But most, like, normal parents would educate the child. Like, for one, they won't let the child run around in this huge park alone when they're with the child. They'll be with the kid, you know? What defines normal? Normal as in not psycho, you know? Because there are some parents, and I emphasize on some, where they're assholes. So whatever their kid does, whether it's wrong or not, they just don't give a fuck about that. It's always the other person's fault. You know, like they would blame it on the other person. The entitled, like, parent. The parent that doesn't discipline their kid. Like, I'm not saying discipline as in you have to beat up your kid, but, like, you have to educate them and teach them what's right and wrong. Like, for example, if the mother was hurt the child saying you're a monster to a stranger who's wearing a mask or who's injured, the right thing to do would be to educate the kid and tell them that's not nice to say. You shouldn't say that to another person, right? What one society defines as normal could be totally alien to another. But you have to have common courtesy. It's not another culture thing, though. That's like a normal thing. You have to have common courtesy when you're meeting strangers. It's not right, no matter in what culture, what country, to go up to another person and be like, you're a monster. And technically, like the gardener guy said, it's against the law to be picking flowers. Okay? So obviously, I know playing in games, like point-and-click adventure games, like the main characters like to break the law every now and again by snooping and stuff. And clearly, David is not completely right in the head, of course. We all know that. He has some mental health problems. But as a kid, and we know this kid has the parent with her. She came to the garden, or the park in this case, with her mother, right? So for one, the mother is letting the kid run around, like, completely in this park. And this is not like Singapore, okay? Like, in Singapore, if you have the kid running around, not much to worry. They're a very safe place. Although, still don't do it though if you're a Singaporean, because it's not like it never happened where stuff happened to kids and get killed and stuff. It still happened, you know, so you still have to be careful. You know, it's like normal common sense for a parent is to not let your child out of your sight. Like, you can let your kid play on their own or with other kids, but you have to keep an eye on them. And you see, the mother is nowhere to be found. Where's the mother? What the fuck is she doing? Letting the kid just run around on her own. Does she not watch true crime documentaries? Does she not know what happens to kids on their own in Western countries like that? I mean, I'm just saying. No, and then she picked the flower. And why is it that the gardener is not like, hey, kid, you need to pay 2,000 pounds? Why only do that to David? That's unfair. And she did it right in front of the gardener, too. And she picked the flower, like, as she was staring at David. So this was not like just a kid who's saying, oh, pretty flower. I don't know, it's against the law. I'm just gonna pick it. No, she's just being an asshole. She's literally just looked straight at David, just as he said loudly he needed that flower. Just picked the exact same one that he wanted, that he just said that he wanted. Stared at his face as he did it. Or as she did it. And then she just runs off. That's not normal behavior there. It could be normal. She's just not like a nice kid. I don't think. They're also common sense, but we both know that ain't really common at all. Looks George Stober and his random acts of vandalism, pathological lying. Common sense. George's trying to shock people. Yeah, George is unique, but hey, that's the Broken Sword world. This is David Styles. But honestly, though, I'm surprised that he's so patient with the kid. Because as we all know, David's an asshole, isn't he?
Show me your flower.
How did you get your own?
It was...
Why did you really want to know?
Did it hurt?
Yes. Laura, I can't do it. I can't get that flower. Ow!
Apples. Do I give an apple to her?
You mentioned tricks. A beautiful princess I once knew taught me how to do this.
Hopeless. Here, use this. Yeah, she's like, oh, damn it, David. Here, apples. And there the mother comes.
Shall I? All right. Watch this.
You're lucky that David's a nice guy.
I was just showing her a trick. Well, that was pleasant.
What the fuck's wrong with you, lady?
Mommy! 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 Oh, let me go back and see the man. I like him.
The mom's not really very much of a good parent, is she? Like, she should be thankful that it was David and not someone else. Like, imagine it was not David and, you know, it was like a serial killer. Her kid, you know, little Rebecca, would have been killed. You know, she should be thankful that it was like David, who's like just a nice guy and who's actually patient enough to do tricks for the kid. Literally got hit in the head by apples, and it's like, here, I will juggle for you. Even though you've been such a bitch to me, making my life difficult, but Okay, I will juggle for you, because why not? And I still have stuff to do at the park. What am I supposed to do apart from getting the gardenia? Is there more I need to do? I mean, you know what? I'm just going to save first. Because I'm not doing that again with the kid. Like, I am not. It's just one time is enough. Okay, I got the gardenia. Can I get ice cream?
I want one of those orange-flavored lollies you used to sell. There was vanilla inside.
What, you mean like an orange nivvy?
That's it.
Would it have been melted by the time I get back home?
There you go. Don't you like want your change?
Keep the change. Okay, so it seems that David is only an asshole to Sam. So I got the ice cream. I got the flower. Do I need something from the fountain, or do I need to go check out the kid? I hope not. This is the mother. So the mother is here, sitting at the bench, staring at the fountain while the kid runs around. Fantastic parenting. Seriously. It's maybe just the Asian in me talking. I just don't feel comfortable just leaving the kids just on their own. Especially because I watch too much true crime, I think. So I'm just terrified, especially...
I don't think that sitting on this bench could trigger any particular memory. I should try something else.
Like, back in the day, there's so much shit going on. So much serial killer. Although, truth be told, I have watched more true crime about the United States than I did on the United Kingdom. So, I don't know how much crime occurred back in the day. Could be a lot. I'm just saying. I have more to do here. What more am I supposed to do? What the fuck's wrong with you? Jeez. Oh, tree. Wait. I can look at that tree. Hold on. Let me stare at that tree. What can I do with the tree? Was there something at the tree I have to look at?
Just carving in the tree. Doesn't remind me of anything.
Oh. There was a carving in the tree.
This is the tree. I carved our initials here on a summer day.
Okay, memory. There we go. This part is always so loud. I don't know why. They're kissing by the tree. Guess that's one way to do it. I still have more to do at the park, so I definitely have more stuff to look at. More memories that I haven't discovered that I need to go look around. So let's me do that. Nothing really at the fountain except I could stare at it.
Laura loved that fountain. We sat on that bench for hours.
Okay, yeah, I know that. So, coughed, way.
We love to sit on that bench and listen to the river flow. Now Laura's gone. And the river, too. The river has dried up with time.
Oh, this was a river? I thought it was just like a normal, like a road. Oh! No memory here. Nothing I could do here. The lake. The bridge is over there.
I recognize him. He's been in this park for years. I have a request. There's an old Italian song you used to play. Santa Lucia.
Grazie, grazie. I know you. You used to come here with your wife, Bellissima.
Yes.
She's not with you today?
Not yet. Will you play it?
It would be my pleasure.
David is definitely in denial about the death. Reminds me a little bit of Pa from Trail of the Twister, you know, Nancy Drew, whose wife passed away because of the tornado, but he always says to anyone who asks, like, she's away or not here yet. It's a nice song. I still got more to do. What am I supposed to do?
They rent boats here.
Rent boats here. Nothing at this spot. You look at the boats in the lake.
Laura loved to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet. The water is calm today.
You're not ready for that yet. Then the bridge.
I remember the park, but it's quite vague. Where should I go? The main track is down there. I remember the park. This way.
Okay. I don't know what else I missed, though. This to the gateway already. Why are they still standing here staring at the... Why are they standing at the entrance? Why are you being so weird?
There's nothing on the park schedule for today. Good, that means fewer people.
I guess I could just enter. Any more memories, sir? 51%. Maybe I can go back to Dread Hill first and see if... Is there anything else I need to do?
I can't go in there now.
Like, why? What am I supposed to do? You keep saying you have to go in there, but then nothing. There has to be something at the park that I'm missing and I don't remember. Okay, it's chapter 5. See if I missed anything. Oh, apparently there's something at the house, but you know what? I'll do that later. I'm at the park now, so let me see the area at the park. Get the ice cream. I need to eat the ice cream. Duh. Okay. And let's go to the lake. Apparently I'm supposed to do all of that and then be able to rent a boat. I thought I had to bring it back to the machine. I was wrong.
£3, you can take number 12.
Okay, thank you. And then he's gonna row the boat. So it's after the accident.
We're being utter slugs today. The sun feels amazing.
Some of us are more slug-like than others.
You're such a curmudgeon.
I was referring to myself, of course.
What's your schedule this week, darling?
The usual, nothing earth-shattering.
Good. I was thinking we might go to the cottage this weekend.
We could leave Friday.
We're being utter slugs today.
Yeah, it's playing again because this game does that. I have to see the memory twice.
Slug-like than others.
Because I don't know why. It just does that sometimes.
To the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
21st October.
21st October.
This weekend.
Gotta remember that 21st October.
So we can leave Thursday night.
The sun feels amazing. A student, David. 21st October.
21st October, a student. So is it that someone might die on 21st October? Or something happens to a student on 21st October? Okay. So back at the house, apparently I was supposed to look at the computer and look at all the seconds to find out that, oh wait, no, it's the main lab, to find out that the brain activity was not normal. So let me do that. Like 30, right? So I have to click on all of them and then
What is that?
it's all red.
Never seen anything like that. I wonder if it could have been a power surge.
So yeah.
But it doesn't leave me much data to work with. I'll switch to my older MRI equipment tonight. It should be less sensitive to power spikes.
So yeah.
Seen anything like that.
All of them are abnormal. Go to 1140. Between 1140 to 11.
What? What is that? I've never seen anything.
Yeah, so both are weird.
I've never seen anything like.
So yeah, they all just do their brain activity. So it's like what I believe. It's something with them that did it.
The same way both nights. That rules out a glitch in the program.
So it's because of them that these like things are happening. It's like his system, the experiments that he's doing, that's kind of like causing the problem, I think. So now after all of that, let's see if I can do the experiment in his lab.
I can't go in there.
Why? Just save first then. Student. 21st October.
I'm not sure what.
Appointment book? 21st October? Lecture.
I suffered some memory loss around the time of the accident. The appointment book isn't helping. But if something unusual happened, perhaps I mentioned it at dinner.
If I did, Simon Helborn might remember.
Okay, call Simon Helborn. Okay.
I want to call Simon Helborn, but I don't remember the number. I have his card around here someplace.
Okay, yeah, it's on the notice board, so let's just go take that.
David, can I get you something?
No, I'm fine. Simon's business card with his phone number. Simon.
Okay, so now that you've seen that, can I call him now? Don't be tried. Something happens to 1,000. Yeah, she's a great grandma. Like nothing should happen to her.
Hello, David Stiles speaking. Fine, thanks, Veronica. Is Simon available this afternoon? It's urgent.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
Time to go to Simon. What a big office.
David, I couldn't believe it when my secretary said you were here. How are you?
Simon, I need your help.
I've offered it 1,000,000 times. Anything.
We had dinner the night before the accident. Amanda, Laura, you and I. Do you remember?
Sorry.
Of course I remember.
My cough's still here.
That was the last time we saw Laura.
Well, I don't. I can't remember anything from that day.
It's not unusual for trauma to cause memory loss.
Yes, I know. Do you remember what I talked about at dinner? Did I mention any of my students?
Not that I recall. Why? What's this about, David?
Damn. What about Amanda? She might remember something.
If it's really important, I could try hypnosis. I've had pretty good success helping patients recover memories.
I didn't think about that. Can we do it now?
If you like. Lie down on the couch.
Ooh, hypnosis. Gonna see some memories?
All right, David. I'm going to have you relax. Fully and completely relax. Let go. You're waking up now. Slowly waking up. And it's the morning of October the 21st. You get out of bed. What's the first thing you do?
Ate breakfast.
Breakfast. At the house.
What did you have?
I can't remember.
Oh, took a shower.
What did you think about in the shower?
I was in a foul mood. I don't know why.
You showered and got dressed. What did you do after that? Did you have breakfast?
With Hetley. I'm at breakfast. I eat breakfast with Hetley.
Where was this? At Dreadhill House? A coffee shop? The university?
Do you remember the notebook? Like, what did it say? I should have taken a picture of that book. Am I gonna cheat a little bit on this?
We met at a coffee shop in Oxford.
David!
Don't let it upset you, sir. The only people who read that journal are the most conservative scientists. People like Linkweller himself.
I mean, it's not a walkthrough. I never said any of my videos or streams will be walkthroughs. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat.
I remember. Linkweller's rebuttal had just come out the day before. That's why I was upset and why I had breakfast with Headley.
Right. You mentioned that at dinner. Now we're both remembering. Very good, David. Now you're leaving the coffee shop. What did you do next? Did you have classes that day?
Yes, he has a lecture.
As the infant matures, we see that connections that will last a lifetime are vital message passageways that carry... Yes, it was a lecture.
On what subject?
Infant dream life?
Neural connectivity in infants. Yes, I'm sure that was it.
Did anything happen during the lecture? Anything to do with the student?
A single brain network can involve billions of neurons. Multiply that by... Yes?
Ah. So, you're suggesting I could levitate or see through women's clothing if only I'd needed to do it when I was 3 months old? Wow. How about teleporting to Mars?
Like what? At the lesson when you're not interested.
I don't know about those particular skills, Andrews, but one skill you apparently needed at 3 months in was the ability to pointlessly interrupt. As I was saying, despite the extraordinary number of neural connections that we do form, there are still... There was something... One of Linkweller's cronies. I was annoyed, humiliated by the time I left class.
It's all right. Try to remember the emotion without reliving it. What did you do after class?
I had office hours. There's something... I'm feeling very anxious.
Take a deep breath. This is just a memory. It's not real. Try to watch it impersonally.
There's someone at the door.
You don't have to continue.
No, I do. I said...
Enter.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Who is it?
I only see a figure. A wild figure.
Is it a student?
I think so. Female. It was a female.
The way she's standing reminds me of Helena.
Relax.
Or maybe Angela?
Student standing in your office, and she said...
I'm Dr. Stiles. What do you want?
I read your article. I have this thing, this power.
Oh, and what power might that be? Outbound flight to Mars?
I thought you could help me. You were the only one who would understand.
Yes, well, apparently not. It's been very amusing. You may leave at any time.
David, are you all right?
Oh, my God. I thought it was a prank. Laura, she remembered.
Laura, what are you talking about? What has this student got to do with anything?
I can't explain. Thanks for the help.
But David...
And the game doesn't even tell us what he remembers. Oh no, damn it. Alright, let's save. This chapter is much shorter than the other chapters. At least, like, Sam's chapters. I guess it's because, like, Data doesn't really do much, right? Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to. Am I not supposed to be at the lab?
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks. Have you seen Samantha? I need to speak with her.
No. She's probably at Oxford.
Why is she never around when a person bloody well needs her? What are you looking at? I'm paying her salary, aren't I?
I never said a word. I did notice that you've gone out quite a lot today. You mustn't overdo it. See how it upsets you? And with
I mean, he's the one that sent Sam to investigate that school in the first place. What do you think Sam's doing?
Is that the new electroshock-o-meter? Nice.
Anybody know the whereabouts of Miss Everett?
Little Miss All for One and One for All. She's done a disappearing act.
Sam does seem a little unreliable.
I'm sure she has a good reason. She went to enough trouble to get us here tonight.
Never mind, we'll proceed without her.
We're at the school.
Close your eyes.
Sam's at the school because she's hiding and wanting to film everything. So she missed the experiment. So let's see what happens. Is someone gonna come in? Or is something just gonna happen? Yeah, well, something's happening, all right? Dang. That is bloody. She got hit. So it's not anyone who's doing this. It's literally them. Like I said, it's them and their experiments. Does she get blamed for everything? I hope not. I think she's cleaning up at least. She's cleaning up. Yeah, she got smacked by weights and then with a bleeding head. She's cleaning up everything. She doesn't know it's a doctor, so she thought it was someone else, but it's a doctor that came to check on things.
Samantha!
I'm here. And I think it's that person, that student who has that power. She is one of the experiment kids.
That in my bed this morning. If that rabbit's not careful, he's going to end up as a pair of bunny slippers.
Oh God, I'm sorry. He must really like you. He's never gotten in bed with anyone but me before. He's not that kind of rabbit.
He's not going to be any kind of a rabbit if he does it again. And you? Where were you last night? I realize that you're not a scientist, Samantha, but there are such principles as test conditions. How on earth can I conduct a valid experiment if I can't even keep something as basic as the test subjects the same every night?
I'm sorry. I thought I could get home on time, but I got delayed and...
I mean, how are the other students to take this seriously when you, my assistant, come and go as you please? Do you think... What is that? What a goose egg. Are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine. I fell down some...
Why did you lie? Just tell the truth.
That's, why I was late.
Any double vision? Headache?
No, I'm fine, really.
She's fine after all that?
Hospital right away.
Please, I really don't want to do that. I'm fine. Look, is there anything specific you wanted me to do today?
Actually, there was something. How well do you know Angela and Helena?
Not well. Do you have any reason to suspect them?
Yes. But don't ask me what. I don't have time to explain it. I'd like you to research their backgrounds. How long they've been at Oxford, where they were before, and anything else you can find out. And I'd like you to go over to the weight room and see if anyone saw someone lurking about the place last night.
Okay.
That was me.
Report back
Sorry.
to today. And you're not off the hook for last night. Don't do it again.
Why does he... I mean, why does Sam not just tell...
You better
the doctor?
I think you're running out of chances with the big guy.
Like, I don't get it. Like, why did Sam just not tell the doctor that, hey, that was me last night, sorry? I mean, the fact that the doctor asked, like, anyone smart enough would know that, oh, the doctor might have, like, went over to the gym. Why keep it a secret? You can explain what was going on. I mean, you're part of the experiment, right? You should know. Like,
Huh. Wonder where Mrs. Dalton got to.
Let me just save my game first. Chapter 6 already. There's, like, from what I know, 8 chapters in this game. I keep this up, I could finish this game pretty quickly. I think. Do you think I could beat this game tomorrow? How long is chapter 6 and 7? If not, can I beat it on Monday? I could do that if, like, I have not much time left. I could just stream on Monday as well and then just finish the game. Because I'm not working Monday. So, you know, if I want to, I could stream in the afternoon. And if I don't finish the game by then, I could also stream after dinner and just finish the game there, and then that'll be it, right? But we gotta see what happens tomorrow, right? Like the stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be 12 soon. I think Nina might be starting his stream soon. Because I really want to watch her stream and not miss it. Just saying. But I could go for a bit longer, I suppose. So what do we need to do? Research on Helena. I don't have breakfast to eat either. Jeez. There's no food in the house at all. Never mind. Okay, I have stuff to do at the house. So, just in case... Oh. That's Mrs. Dalton. Who's this?
Oh, my. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack, young lady.
Sorry.
Who is this?
Dr. Hellborn, this is Samantha Everett, Dr. Styles' new assistant. Sam, this is Dr. Hellborn.
Assistant? Really?
Yeah, and who are you?
Well, I'll leave you two to get acquainted. I've got work to do. If that had been himself, my goose would have been cooked. Should never have let you talk me into it. Honestly.
Oh, so Hellborn wanted to know what happened, so he just snuck in, I think.
I could have sworn Mrs. Dalton answered that. My name is Simon Hellborn. I'm an old friend of David. Sounds like you and I have a few things to talk about, Sam.
You put a piece of paper in your pocket as you came out of the lab. Find something interesting in there?
Nothing I'm at liberty to discuss.
So what's behind the door?
The door?
That door.
David's private lab.
And you were in there because...
I can see why you get on with it. I'm looking out for a friend, Sam. Speaking of which, have you noticed David acting...
He's always unusual.
He has behavior that isn't unusual? Are you David's doctor?
No. I offered, but he doesn't want to be treated.
But there's nothing wrong with him, right? Other than the fact that he must have loved his wife very much.
I'd like to show you something. Come here. Sit down on that stool there.
Why?
A brief demonstration.
Okay.
Very good. Now put your hands under the table on your lap. Watch the tabletop.
You're doing the exact same motions on my hand as you're doing on the tabletop.
Just watch.
Ow!
What did you feel?
Pain.
Nothing, but I just had the impression you were going to smash my hand.
That's the power of association. Because you saw the counter being tapped and stroked, and you felt the identical sensations on your hand, your brain began to link the counter and your hand. We can become associated with anything, an object, a place, or another person. When you become deeply associated with someone and they die, in a way, your brain is saying, this person is dead. I am this person, so I must be dead too.
And David was that connected with Laura.
David adored Laura. But in his case, the association is compounded by guilt.
So it's like survivor's guilt. He feels like he's supposed to die in that accident too, is what I'm getting from this conversation.
Does David feel guilty because he was driving the car the night of the accident?
No. David was thrown from the car. He was perfectly fine. That can be very hard to accept.
Oh, God. He got burnt trying to save Laura?
Do you know that when a fire burns like that, a petrol fire, it's so hot that just getting within 3 feet of it can be like holding your hand in a flame. No sane person can make themselves walk into a fire like that.
Except David.
He did everything humanly possible, but to David it will never be enough.
What do you mean by David acting unusual?
For instance, talking to someone who isn't there or seeing things.
David isn't crazy.
No, but he doesn't sleep much, and sleep deprivation can cause hallucinations.
If you're talking about the things happening on campus, they're really happening. I've investigated them myself.
On campus? What things?
What things are you talking about?
I really can't discuss that with you. Confidentiality. So there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, I shouldn't reveal what I've learned as David's assistant.
Very well. Goodbye, Sam.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, I was going to see you out.
No need. I know the house well. Thank you.
Dr. Hellborn won't notice that the paper he put in his pocket is missing until he's back at his...
Ooh.
Let's see what it says.
Little pickpocket.
David's been seeing Laura in the house, but he's not hallucinating. I saw Laura on the stairs myself. This is worse than I thought. They're doing things in the house too, and making him think it's Laura. That's just sick. I have to find out what's going on.
Yeah, we saw Laura too. So it's either like this big trick, like the grand thing that the person trying to get into the Daedalus Club is doing, or it really is like the experiment bringing Laura back.
I need to look around Dread Hill House and see if I can find any clues about how these Laura appearances are being done. And by whom?
Okay, top of the stairs. Before that, let's see if he has any notes for me. Okay, nothing.
(2002)? Someone's a pack rat.
Okay. Let's go into the main lab. Nothing really here that I can look at. Because David's here, so I might as well just get out because he's there and I don't want to disturb him. Okay. To the stairs.
One of those blonde and elegant...
There's nothing in the stairs or anything that could have done it.
This is where the ghost disappeared. I should look around to see if there's some mechanism hidden around here.
Okay, look around.
Nothing. Looks like a monk, or Quasimodo post-surgery. There's nothing rigged to these chairs. No wires. Nothing. Those gargoyles look like...
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Some dusty old... guess none.
Yeah. So nothing at all in this area.
I don't see anything suspicious. I would like to search the bedroom, but David might be in there. I don't want to get caught snooping around.
Okay, so nothing over here that I can discover. There won't be anything in my room, would it? Guess not.
I'm pretty sure there are some places I left unsearched on this floor.
Really? Like where?
I guess none of these rooms have been used since the clinic closed.
I mean, I didn't search David's bedroom, but I can't go in there and search because he might be there.
Well, if someone's been rigging the house, they've done a good job of cleaning it out again.
Okay. Made 9% progress. Damn, okay. I have stuff to do here still, but I can go check other places. Oh, he cleared out the thing.
I don't have anything to ask him at the moment.
He cleared out the... halfway.
It's a pile of discuses.
Nothing. So I can do something there later. Okay, wait. Okay, let's look up. I don't want to look up David. I don't want to look up Helena.
I don't have anything. Harvey Kinderman. It's time I got some straight answers from him. Hey, Harvey.
Oh, look who's here. Miss Hit and Run. Where were you last night? Broomstick breakdown?
I had something I had to do.
Yes, Styles like that, I can tell you.
What are you doing?
Oh, just wishing I were dead. This 20-page legal brief is due tomorrow. I'd rather poke out my eyes with Madonna's steel bra, but thankfully I'm almost done. I have just enough life force left to finish.
I need to do a trick on him. What trick?
That trick doesn't...
But I need to get items first. I don't have my trick items yet, so ignore that. Let's go to Oxford Town. Let me first go and check out the magic shop and see if I can get anything. Anything I need for magic.
Miss Everett, I was hoping you'd stop by today.
Well, it's nice to be wanted.
I was just putting some things away
and I found something you might like.
What is it?
A magic lantern. You put an image inside, and the lantern projects it like a hologram. Let's see if it still works.
Oh, wow!
Ooh!
It comes with the butterfly, but you can put any image inside. A popular item with sales mediums back in the day.
How much?
It's been in this window for years. I'd be a fiend to charge you. It's my gift to you.
Really? That's sweet of you. Thanks. I might be able to use it in my stage act.
You might.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
He looks creepy. But I don't think he's the one behind it, though. Okay. Disappearing ink. Only thing I can get from this area. Nothing else. I don't even need disappearing inks. I guess that is the only one I need for the trick with the other guy. I suppose. Okay.
Yes, Samantha.
I want to show you something. I took that at the weight room last night.
And you didn't see anyone?
No, it was dark and all I had was a flash powder. That's how I took the picture. Obviously, it didn't get a very wide area. I was knocked out by one of the weights. When I came to, he was gone.
He? Interesting assumption.
I can't rule out a female magician. I guess I say he because I really don't like this person very much. I was only out a few minutes. By the time I came to, all the weights in the room had been stacked into a pyramid in the middle of the floor. And the wires, or whatever else he used, were gone.
Oh, it's a female.
Off the traps at both doors. He must have been expecting to be watched last night. This guy is a master illusionist. Maybe one of the best in the world. You must know this person. Who's capable of this kind of work?
Who's capable? I'm really enjoying this one.
Assuming gender based on disliking men.
Possibility.
Hello, Cheryl. Welcome to stream.
Oh, surely that's...
And also, I think it's just that one person. She has a suspect in mind. It's one of the other kids from the experiment. I don't know who she dislikes though, so...
Well, if you can't tell me who it is, can you at least suggest what I can do to find out on my own? What would you do if you were me?
Your faith in me is touching, Miss Everett. Now, let me think. Why not move the time and location of one of the experiments? Don't tell anyone. Keep that between yourself and Dr. Styles. Don't even tell the subjects until the last possible moment. Do you see?
Of course! The perpetrator is familiar with the experiment plan and has taken a lot of time working out these stunts. If we change it at the last minute, there's no way he can keep up. Thanks! That's a great idea!
Provided it is the experiments and stuff. Oh, you own this game, never got around to playing it? You should! You should play it, it's really good. Like all the other point and click adventure games that Jane Jensen has made or was a part of. It's really good. Like you really need to play it. I wouldn't blame you if you just decided to leave now and
there you go.
so you could play it.
Your
and not be
patronage
spoiled.
is appreciated. Good day.
Bye.
It's a very good mystery. Got a call.
Hello? Damn. I might as well just turn this thing off.
How far in am I? I'm at chapter 5? No, chapter 6.
Oh my god. Helena and Mephistopheles? Maybe David was right. It is one of the girls, and they both have me completely fooled. I've been telling them everything.
Ooh, it's Helena. It's Helena. Yeah, we do need to investigate Helena. Yeah, I'm like chapter 6, as you can see. This game's a long one. There are 8 chapters, from what I know. Oxford. Silver means I still have stuff to do, but yeah, later. First, let's go to Christchurch. Let's finish the riddles. Oh, no, I don't want to go to the clock. I'm sorry. Go back in. I need to finish the riddle.
It's a painting of 3 young women.
So I can come in here, then what?
It's a
painting of 3 young women, and then? Something with the riddle, right? Eat the snacks down the nuts. Find Alice. Find the rabbit. Enter the name of the mage. Yeah, it's... I got the hint. It was Hogwarts.
Hogwarts? This must point to a little...
But I'm here and I don't see anything. This was the location that Hogwarts inspired by, but... nothing I can interact with here yet.
It's a painting.
What about the 3 women?
It's a paper fairy that...
I have no idea. Nothing here I can interact with yet. Can't talk to...
Linkwiller here.
Schnookums, it's me, Shell.
Shelley, I hope you're not cancelling on me tonight. I bought a lovely bottle of champagne.
And it's bridge night for your wife, I know. Actually, I'm calling about class. You know that paper that's due tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be just a few days late. Muffy was sick last night and I was up all hours. It must be this new cat food. You know how sensitive her tummy is.
Shell, you know I can't show favoritism.
Well, if I can't be late, then I'll have to work on the paper tonight. Guess we'll see each other next week then.
Aha! This isn't exactly what I hoped for, but it might come in handy.
Thanks, Schnook. See you tonight.
Damn! Alina Linkwell? What? Okay. Oh, so there's this button I can interact with. What's that? Oh, that's the map. What's the other one? Oh, chapter progress. Oh, wow, this is how you see things. I didn't know that was an option. I'm 0%. Oh, damn it. The ghost. Investigating Lion Club. Bonus. Okay. Well then. I'm at the hall.
Hello, hello. Give us a minute, will you?
How are you today?
Right as rain. Just wanted to see some ID.
I showed it to you yesterday.
Then it shouldn't be a problem to show it to me again, should it? That's life. It ain't over till it's really absolutely over.
Cheery thought. Here you go.
Miss Helena Bogart. Odd. Let's look you up, shall we?
Did you hear that they caught the person who played that prank in the pool the other night? And the one at the track?
You don't say. Who was it? One of our residents?
No, it was a teacher from Christchurch. Apparently, he's gone a bit bonkers.
What?
Yeah, they caught him running around in his underwear over in the Christchurch fountain, claiming to be Poseidon. I think he teaches Greek history or something.
What's his name? I know a lot of the professors.
Fremantle.
God actually doing his job, yeah.
Dismantle. No, that's not it.
There's a Wintermantle, but I think he teaches at Briars.
That could be it. Do you think? Well, I have to run. I absolutely have to tell my friend about this.
What was I looking at? Ah, Wintermantle.
Well, good distraction. Angela being suspicious. Angela being very suspicious. I don't trust anyone now. Jeez. I got the key. It's this thing.
There. A letter from St. Edmund Hall.
Dear Ms. Bulgard, congratulations on your acceptance to St. Edmund Hall. You're now challenged with making the very important decision of selecting which college or university you're going to attend. We know this can often be an extremely difficult decision for the young man or woman about to enter college. We at St. Edmund Hall recognize the importance of your decision and the commitment it entails to learn and develop by means of association with an outstanding center of learning. As incredible as it may sound, this decision may very well have an impact on the quality of your life. I believe that St. Edmund Hall offers not only a superb educational experience, but also promotes individual growth and development. 95% of all faculty holds PhDs or law degrees, and we offer our students over 27 courses. We encourage you to visit our campus if you can. You have not made a commitment as to where you attend college next autumn. I hope you will carefully evaluate the information contained in this letter and seriously consider our university. My very best wishes to you for a successful Colgate experience. And I sincerely hope you'll be joining us here at St. Edmund Hall in the autumn.
This welcome letter is dated last month, so Helena really did just start here. I don't have time to search her.
I need the key for that, but I don't have the key yet.
What's this? A program from 2002 when Helena was in London. Helena was in London in October of 2002. That's close enough to pass by Oxford. I better note that for Styles.
Alright, going to start heading off to bed now. Nearly 2:30 a.m. Good night to all and have a good rest of your stream. I won't be streaming for that long more, actually. I'm probably going to end a bit soon as well. So, have a great night, great rest of your sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Because I'll be streaming tomorrow, too.
I have to admit, I didn't even...
Where do I get the keys for this box?
That's the key to Helena's...
I don't have a lockpick.
I need to get that box open. I'll have to pick the lock.
I do have a lockpick. Okay, no, I need something to pick the lock. Let's just leave first before I get caught. Made 1% progress.
He's working on something. Maybe he's repairing a fuse. I'd like to get over to the graduate wing today. That might be a way to get there. If I can turn off the alarm.
So he's working on the fuse. That means I can kind of sneak in by turning off the alarm. Which, let me just save my game here and I'll do that in the next stream, which will be tomorrow. Because it's like 12:21 a.m. right now. It's close to 4 hours of me streaming. As y'all know, if you've been here earlier, that I do want to catch Nina streaming, and she is going to be streaming tonight. So this would be a good like cliffhanger to end for a little bit, so I could just pop over to Nina and just watch and chill for the rest of the night. Right? Good stopping point. That's so dramatic. Like Helena is like Link Weller's like student? Lover? I don't know. And then like Angela is also very suspicious. Right? We left and then she went to talk to the guard. Like, I don't know what they're up to now. The guys, though, are rather safe. It's the girls, because even though Sam thinks it's a he, in the beginning at least, but it is a female. At least from what we gathered from, like, Dr. Styles' memory is a female. So excited to continue tomorrow. It's a they them. Yeah, could be both. Could be both. You know? I mean, you never know. You never know. But yeah, it's a great place to end. And we'll find out hopefully tomorrow who that person is. Okay? But yeah, that is it for tonight. Thank y'all so much for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.